Hello everyone. Today I want to talk about the Azure pricing calculator, which is a free tool by Microsoft for the cost management of your Azure resources. So before you deploy any resources in Azure, or if you want to upgrade your existing resource, which is already deployed in Azure portal, you can use this cost estimation pricing calculator to know how much your resource could cost you. So to get into this page, all you need to do is go to your search engine and search for Azure pricing calculator. So then you will get the page from Microsoft. And when you click on that, you will be ended up on this page. So when you scroll and browse this page, you will see on the left hand side, there are so many services they have mentioned. So if you click on any of the category like compute, you will get all the resources under that service. For example, with the networking, you can see virtual network, VPN gateway, and CDN and application gateways are there. And under the resource storage, there's a storage account, for example. So let's do for the virtual machine under compute for this demo. If you click on any of the resource, it will be added in the queue. So you need to just scroll it down a little bit and you will see this option of virtual machine or your store, any of the resources. So you need to fill out all these fields. For example, the first thing you need to fill out is the region where you want to deploy this resource. So let me select for my demo, just let me select Australia East. And under operating system, there are two options. Let me go with Windows. And you can select the tier, basic or standard. And for the virtual machine, you need to select some categories. It depends on your requirement, what you want to choose. Or you want the compute optimized, or you want the memory optimized, or storage optimized. If you don't know about these categories, you can go to the Microsoft documentation and search for the virtual machine series. And you will see under this documentation what all the description about the series and the categories and what you can use that for. So for example, under general purpose compute, it's mostly D series, that is for some high disk performance or higher memories. And if you're doing some AI stuff, or you're doing some graphics rendering or video editing or gaming, you can go for N series. So it depends on your requirement. Just select one of these category. So let me go with general purpose for this demo. And then you need to select the instance. So again, it depends on your requirement, what exactly you need your virtual machine or your resource for. So let me select something here. Let me go with the two virtual CPUs, 8 GB of RAM and 16 GB of temporary storage. When you click on that, and you can select how many virtual machine you need. Let's go with the one and see what would be the cost. Now under the savings option, you can see some other categories. So under the compute, you can see we have selected T2S V3. So there are three options here: pay as you go, 1 year reserved, and 3 year reserved. So at the moment, it's selected by default pay as you go, and you can see the monthly average cost is showing $158.41 in USD. But if you want, you can reserve your resource for 1 year or 3 year if you're looking for the long-term resource deployment. So if you go for 1 year reserve, you can see there is a cost reduction of up to 37% when it's reduced to $124.41. And if you go for 3 year reserve, you can see further reduction of $105.58. So it depends on your requirement. If you are looking for just temporary, you can go for pay as you go, or you're looking for long-term deployment, you can go for 1 year or 3 year reserve deployment. And you can always see, if you want, you can pay upfront as well. This is showing you the upfront cost, and that's monthly cost as well. And again, you can export this estimation as a Excel, or you can save it for future purpose. And some other purchase options are there. You can speak to their sales specialist as well, and you can contact them, you can call them, or you can speak to, you can chat with them to get some more deals about it. So this was for the virtual machine. And now, for example, if you go for a storage account, just let's try that quickly. And again, just let me select East US as a region. Okay, for the type, let me go with the file storage, for example. And for performance tier, there are cool, hot, premium, and transaction optimized. So mostly transaction optimized is for the production environment. And the general purpose V2 is the latest version of storage account type. So let it be there. And the redundancy, if you want to replicate your data to a different region, you can select the GRS or other, but let me select LRS for this demo within a data center. So you can see the estimation for the 1000 gig is $60 here. So this is how you can use for all other resources as well, to know how much it would cost you before you deploy or before you upgrade. So this is a very powerful tool and very useful as well.